Welcome back. A long time no see. I'm so sorry. I had a reasonable excuse for missing the first 2 weeks of May. I wasn't feeling well, I was sick, but the last 2 weeks was a complete another fail on my part. It's my birthday month, so I was just shaking and bopping and popping, and I was just focused on me, and not in a good way. Like, I spent a lot of money on my birthday. And now it's time to get back into the groove of things and get back on this art hustle. And it's not a hustle, by the way. And what do I mean by that? I'm constantly confronted, or I constantly confront myself with the idea of what do I want to do with the rest of my life. I look up programs for like MBA and or touring, going back to school for a certificate. Should I become a project manager? Should I do anything? But then when I see like, oh, an MFA program, my heart literally leaps for joy. And I'm like, I want to do art. So I'm just sticking to that commitment. I'm deciding to honor myself in that commitment and do art and just fully go through with it. Can be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just have to go through it. What happened last week was I ended up going to Philly, which has an amazing art community. I did not realize it had such beautiful art. We ended up going to the Barnes Foundation, and I should research it a little bit. But for me, as a person who did not research and just went there, so the whole walls had just bare artwork and beautifully arranged, with no nameplates or anything, but the information of who the artist was and the name of the art and all that stuff was actually tucked into the seats that were in the middle of the floor. Beautiful artworks. They had, I want to say, Cezanne. They had all the artists that I now have forgotten, have just flew out my head, but they had so many good artists. They had that impressionist that does the dots. They had Picasso. They had some Degas. It's so crazy, like, to see, like, to only being able to see some of these works behind in textbooks, to be able to see them up close blows my freaking mind. It blew my mind, and then I scooped it up and put it back in my brain. Okay, so then after we did that, we did like a museum tour, self-guided, of course. We went to the Rodin Museum, where we saw a lot of his sculptures. Beautiful work. Makes me want to do a full figure sculpture, not necessarily a doll, but a full figure sculpture. And it was just beautiful. I came away with one item because I had to. This is Eve. Look at her in her splendor. The only disappointment I have from that museum is the fact that everything, like some of the art pieces are up against the wall, and some of them truly need to be viewed 360 to appreciate the work that he did. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Where was that? Oh, I also forgot to show you. I got from the Rodin Museum. What did I get? Oh, books. Books. This is the works that I got, some of prints that I got from the Barnes Foundation. So this is from Toulouse-Lautrec. Sorry, let me get out the glare. Beautiful work. I decided to get some of the art that I resonated with most, like the artist. Like I saw, who's this person? Renoir. That was one of the person I saw a lot in that museum was Renoir, and I've come to appreciate his work, and I want to get more of his. I want to get like a good book, a good visual book on him, and do some studies based off of his technique, because like you can tell a Renoir, like it's just there, and I want to also have like kind of like stylistic thing going on. But this is what I got. See that texture? It's gorgeous. And then I had to come back with a Degas. god. Look at that. She's so beautiful. Like, I don't know. It's just something about this simple study of this is like inspiring. Like, studies are pieces too, but not every study needs to be precious or completely filled to get the general gesture. Beautiful work. Okay. So after the Barnes Foundation, we went to the Rodin Museum. And after the Rodin, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. After that museum, we went to the Philadelphia Museum of Art. I did not know those were the stairs that Rocky climbed. Oh my gosh, I am out of shape and I shouldn't have climbed them. There's like an accessible way you can go. It's like a little hill. Doing that next time. But anyway, I tooted myself up those stairs and I'm so happy that we got to see the Mary Cassatt exhibit that they had going on. Vincent, I'm talking. Please, wait. It was so amazing. It's so amazing. I got to see the little girl on the blue couch. That's not the only works she did well over like 300 pieces of finished painting. She did, I think, over 200 pieces of sketches or prints. The woman had a phenomenal body of work that they made a beautiful exhibit out of. And so I walked away, not like I bought it, right? I did. I walked away with getting this Mary Cassatt at Work, because that's the name of the exhibit, because I just had to have a piece of that exhibit to take home with me, especially to see a woman, especially like growing up in her time where she was expecting to go and be somebody's wife, and she said, I'm gonna make it on my own to be an artist, and she did that successfully. And then for her to come around and then to depict daily life of women and children, it's just so interesting. And that's something that I'm like, I want to aspire to, depicting daily life, but I still haven't figured out what that means to me, or even if it is daily life or what I am depicting. But we're on the road. And yeah, after that was that. I did forget to mention we went to I have no videos of that. We went to the Mütter. Vincent, please. I did forget to mention we went to the Mütter Museum. It was very interesting. It's basically a body museum, shows how diseases progress in the body. They showed cancer, they showed skin infections, they showed conjoined twins. It was very interesting. They also had a very large collection of skeleton heads. I want a skeleton, not a real one. I don't want that, but I do want a real skeleton. I thought that museum was very interesting because it's a small museum. It doesn't have a lot, but towards the end, they wanted to know how people felt about them having all these human bodies and showcasing them and stuff like that. But personally, I think it's a very nice museum. We have one like that here in New York. We have a body museum. Those bodies, though, were donated. They specifically were donated to science, and to the research of bodies and all that good stuff. But yeah, it was cool. And they have it's very morbid. It's morbid as hell. Like if you ate, wait an hour before you go. I ended up getting a few pins. I'm gonna show that to you. One second. And I got some postcards. So this is a museum. And as you can see, they have a very large collection of heads. I wish I was able to carry my Polaroid camera with me so I can take some pictures. They don't allow pictures at that museum. I think they allow video, but I kind of want to respect the, I didn't take video. And then this is also an exhibit there. It's very interesting. It's this person here is a gargantuan. I think that's how you pronounce the name. And then this over here is a person who had dwarfism, and they were all in the same case. I think this is over here like a average size human, and they just had them all together comparing height, and this gentleman was well over 7 foot. Yeah, oh, it says in the back. 3 adult skeletons on display at the Mutter Museum. A 5'3" tall male. Oh, he's a very short male. No offense to anyone who's 5'3". He's a 7'6" tall male, and a 3. I'm sorry, this is a 3'6" tall female, so I think the person with dwarfism is the woman. I did not realize that. Anyway, so that was that. And here's the museum. So nice. It was a nice museum. The Mutter Museum helps the public appreciate the mysteries and beauty of the human body while understanding the history of diagnosis and treatment of disease. I could not have said it better than myself. And I got a little enamel pen. Oh, sorry. Beautiful, 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 mwah, beautiful. Let me see. This is from the Philadelphia Museum of Art. It is, I think it's their crest, Philadelphia Museum of Art Incorporated, 1876. The museum rebranded in May of 1938, selecting the Griffin. Since classical antiquity, griffins are known for guarding treasures and priceless possessions. Yes, this was $10. It's very expensive. Hi, it's me again. In the future, this has now been, I want to say 3 weeks, maybe a month, since I recorded some of the parts in the earlier video, and a lot has happened. I have severely neglected my channel, and I'm here to right the wrongs and to show you what I was doing. What you're watching right now is basically, I don't know what the hell to call it. Let's go with the relief sculpture. If it's not, let me know. I didn't title it yet, so I can change it. But this is me doing a relief sculpture that I just had I had an inspiration photo, and then from there I decided to make the face, and then from there add everything else. I don't really sketch anything out. It wasn't a full thought. So after I finished doing the head, I had it sitting there for like 3 weeks because I had no idea what to do with it. And it was only after like I finally sat down, I realized I think I wanted to hang on my wall. So, and you'll see the end process of it as I continue jibber-jabbering on. Anywho, right now I wanted to do a voiceover because I wanted to say, woohoo! We made it to 200 subscribers. That happened during my hiatus. It was unplanned hiatus. I am so sorry. And I know like the last video it said, oh, we have 200. No, what was the last part? The last video, I had like a new series I was planning to do, and I was gonna start recording every week. And then you know what happened? Birthday happened, and after my birthday, I think I had a vacation. I don't know. I no longer can remember the excuses that I had in my head that prevented me from doing what I gotta do. Oh, I started looking for a new job. I hope you don't mind me just jibber-jabbering on. I do it often. But I don't know. I don't find my 9-to-5 fulfilling. Not that I need it to be artistic, but I at least want to be challenged there. And I just didn't feel challenged. So I was looking for work, and, you know, looking for a new job and trying to present yourself as somebody who's competent is kind of time consuming, especially trying to find a job that meets your requirements and your pay scale, blah, blah, blah. Let's just say I haven't had any luck on that front, but I don't know if it's me or if it's the current job market. Regardless, I have come to a conclusion, and yes, I was only out on the job market for 2 weeks. I come to a conclusion that what I'd rather do than waste time looking for a new job, even though my current workplace, I think it's like sucking the soul out of me, but not so dramatic. It's like a light suck. It's not like an intense suck, but regardless, I feel like I'm wasting time when I could just be focusing on my art and all that stuff. Because, guys, I still want to go to grad school. And for some strange reason, even though I want to go to grad school, I keep on letting these other little side quests in life distract me from the ultimate goal of completing the mission of creating the freaking portfolio. One of the pieces that I want to include in my portfolio is the sculpture that you're seeing me make right here. I want to do more iterations of this style of sculpture. I want to do more faces and character expressions, and just start to just do more with it. So, and keep in mind, I finished this piece over, I want to say 2 months ago, maybe 3. It's really embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Anywho, this is just me telling you my excuses as to where I've been, and what I'm doing now, and to apologize. Not really talking about the piece. You see what I'm doing, right? If you need me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do in the next piece, I can be more detailed about what I'm doing, but this is what I made. I'm sorry. Anywho, good news though, really good news. The next video you're gonna see, this is why I'm rushing, quotation marks, to push this out right now. I say I'm rushing because it's 11:24 p.m. at night and I'm really tired, but don't feel sorry for me. I deserve this. What we have planned for next video is we're doing convention prep. LOL, I know. What? Yes. Okay. So it wasn't by my doing. My brother wanted to sign up for a convention. And somehow along I was like, oh, I'll help you. And now I'm doing prints for that convention. And it's not your typical art fair. It's an anime convention. So, with that, you have to do fan anime art. I'm just now realizing that. We have, it's not even, I want to say 14 days until the art fair. I'm scared. I don't know if I'll sell. I'm doing prints. He's doing sculptures. So I'm making stickers, I'm making art prints. It's a lot. And I'll stop right there, and because I'm gonna have a whole video dedicated to the prep work. It's not gonna be as B-rolly as I would like it to be, but that's okay. We're work in progress. But yeah, that's what we have planned. And what'll be fun too is this is my first convention, so I'm a little scared. But that's okay. I think we'll do fine, even if we do bad. I've told everyone I know about this convention that's coming up, and I've told strangers too. So hopefully somebody remembers and shows up and buys at least one thing. That would be lovely. But yeah, that's my update. It was a little bit convoluted, I'm sorry. Oh, last thing before I stop talking and let this finish is that because I hit 200 subscribers, which is a huge milestone for me because I don't have 200 people looking at anything I do across any of my socials, I wanted to do a thank you. I have no idea what that will be yet, but I will have something and I'll post it on my community tab. It's going to be something relatively small, but it would be a thank you from the bottom of my heart for everyone who, even when I was gone, wanted to continue with the journey for me, continue the journey with me of trying to figure out where I belong in this art space. I still don't know. I'm still figuring that out. So yeah. I think I'll have more information on that for sure in the next video. It'll be something free. That's all I will give away for now. It is going to be something free, possibly digital. Maybe not. It depends. It really depends. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you watched the end, because I know it was jabber, I did not realize I could talk this entire video. And this is me showing the final product. She looks awkward in certain angles, but that's okay. You're looking at her up front. I think her best view is on the table, which I might keep her on the table, but yeah. All right, bye.